Hello guys, it's me, Myslook Vlogs, and today I am actually going to be doing a little more classic review. I actually been wanting to do one of these Lost World review for a while. No surprise, who's judging by the title of the video, you probably already know what I'm putting on here, this thing. The Lost World parasaurolophus. Electronic parasaurolophus. My bad. Parasaurolophus, I don't care. You can call it parasaurolophus just for the heck of it. And, it's actually a pretty decent figure, I must say. Really, the action feature ain't just pretty simple. All you do is just press this button on his butt, and pretty much just let it run like that. You're able to like just hold on to the tail, just like this. If you don't like doing that, you could press it like this, but it ain't gonna work. So those are interesting, like say for instance, say if you want to, you just lower down the camera. If you want to, nothing you have to, there we go. But I guess if you want, so the camera is right there, so if you want, you could actually like make it do some walking. I don't know. If you want to, I don't know. It's pretty interesting. I don't think it's want to look like that. I don't know. Make it look weird. It's actually not that bad of a figure. It's actually pretty good looking. It's pretty good, actually. Really realistic to the Lost World parasaur. Like I'll show a picture of it real quick. So yeah. Also, even though I don't really have the dino rivals, or maybe there's probably more than one parasaur now, but basically, this dino rivals parasaur, I do not own that one yet, but that one is actually really yellow for some reason. And if you know, in the parasaur that you actually see from Lost World is tan. They made this one tan, but for some reason, for the Dino Rivals line, they decided to make it yellow. I personally have no clue why. They done this, but I don't know. They just made it yellow. But yeah, this one would probably be more realistic. Even though the other one you could like make it on all four legs. This one you could too, if you want. It's just gonna look like that, and I know a lot of people are gonna get all offended, saying, "Oh, hey, it's not accurate enough for some crap like that." But basically, it's a pretty good figure. Even though when you pick it up, the legs sort of, reposition. But if you actually set it down, they still reposition too. It's pretty neat. Yeah, I know. It's sort of, it will probably tilt. Well, if you get like that, I guess. Articulation. This arm could move up. This arm could move up. It's weird because this arm moves that arm, but this arm does not move the other arm. I don't know what's up with that. It's like a little hunting. Actually, I was thinking it. I don't know why it does that. I think what happens is inside here, the two pegs for each arm, I think the one right here is like rubbing against this one. But when you move this, it doesn't rub against this one. I don't know, it's like how they made it. It's probably some little bit of plastic that's rubbing against the other arm inside the figure. You can see this actually has a battery current. Only thing is, sadly enough, mine does not work. And you can see like the two speakers here. By the way, this is what speakers used to look like back in 1997. Now you got those new ugly speakers that just, never mind, I don't know. But yes, I'll just put up the noise that this guy makes. So yeah, this is the noise that this thing makes. pretty interesting figure. Like, you see here's like a close-up of the arms and like the claws or nails or whatever painted. You got the nice stripes. This is not airbrush, but it's still fun. Goes all the way back to the tail, which is surprising. You know, hasn't seen that before. You know, got the good old JP19 Site B logo. The good old years of the JP logo. I miss that. JP and JW logo. Those were the good old days. Like, you know, back then they used to say like, oh hey, you know, if it doesn't have the JP logo, it's not Jurassic Park. Now you could just make anything Jurassic Park because, well, they don't use that anymore. That's stupid. Whatever. But now, yeah, you got some, like a brownish color on here. It's like a brownish, reddish, purplish color. I don't know how to describe it. Really neat. Oh, now right now I was gonna say that people like, the reason why they got rid of this is because it messes up the look of it, I guess. I don't know why people get offended, like, oh hey, JP logo, it's messing up the paint, you know, the paint looks bad, you know, it's not realistic with the JP. It's like, get over it. Whatever, I don't care. I got the Kenner figures. Nobody's stopping me from buying them. You know, I actually have a whole bunch of them. Here's the front of the head. It's actually a really good looking figure there. The face is actually airbrushed. Really nice looking. So yeah, got the good old Kenner Lost World figures where the eyes were all just pitch black, unlike the earlier figures from Jurassic Park where they actually had pupils. Nope, it's just deaf black. It's just dead eyes. No pupils whatsoever. Whatever. Nobody's really looking at the eyes. Fun fact, I actually used to think, as a child, I used to think that Jar Jar Binks was a parasaurolophus alien. I do not know how I thought Jar Jar related to a parasaurolophus. It's just as a kid, when I saw Jar Jar Binks for the first time, I was like, oh hey, he looks like parasaurolophus. Now looking back, he looks nothing like a parasaurolophus. Whatever. It's just some things kids just have weird thoughts, I guess. I don't know. I always just thought that was good. Really nice figure, actually. I guess you call it a redhead or a redneck. I don't know. Really nice. Copyright information is on the tail. Fun fact, actually. Quite a few Lost World figures were actually made in Mexico. Like, this one was made in China. But, well, I didn't know that. If you look at the tail, it got little scars and all that. But back then, when they actually used to give dinosaurs scars and all that. Now it just messes up the paint, I guess. Messes up the look. But you can see, like, scratches and all that on them. Like, they're actually, like, meant to look like he got attacked. Can't really see it that good on camera. But, like, all along the back and all that. Really nice. But I'll show you what I mean about Mexico. Okay. So, I'll show you what I mean. Right here. What was it? I guess you can start to see it. But, right here pretty much just says this little vehicle I have. I won't show. Hold on. Okay, so I got the Humvee. Hopefully this one's easier to see. Hopefully you're able to see it. It's like made in Mexico on the very bottom. I don't know. But yeah, apparently quite a few Lost World figures were actually made from Mexico. Such as this one line, it was like Jurassic Park 3 hybrids. Those ones were only released in Mexico. Probably made in Mexico too. But yeah, apparently these guys were actually made in Mexico. Those guys made in China, but yeah, I don't know if it's only for the vehicles or what, but yeah, like made in Mexico. You see her? Lost blood. But whatever, we're not doing a review on this thing. Here's the fact that I don't got all the pieces. Oh, that sticker's about. Oh, okay, great. No, the sticker fell off. The engine sticker. Great, I will glue that on. But, so it's not. Yeah, here's the figure. Really decent figure. If you like Jurassic Park, I recommend you getting him. He's actually really good. You could make him sort of stand on all fours. Really nice figure. Probably the first hadrosaur, besides the hatch one, but whatever. Just for the heck of it. I forgot to do comparisons. He's like a Mattel Raptor. For all the Mattel fans out there. You know, like the little leaping guy. Crap. That didn't break the... Okay, get it. Okay, I don't think so. But here's like a Mattel Raptor. It's a Mattel, Packy. I do not have the Mattel Para. Remember that with the back. Now here's the Kenner Raptor compared to it. So yeah, you can see, like, you know, if the scars up here, it'd be like, you know, like, I don't know. And you got the Kenner Packy. You know, that guy. Probably do a review on these figures later. I think my next review, just in case, I think my next review will be on the Kenner Velociraptor. This will probably be my next review, hopefully. But hey, who knows, maybe it'll change. But yeah, here's Packy compared to it. And for humans, here is the Hasbro / Mattel human. It's actually a pretty good comparison, actually. There remember that one scene in Lost World where one of the engine hunters tried capturing this thing, and it got the little leash, whatever heck it was called, a choke collar or something, I don't know what it was, where it gets like thrown in the air by the Packy. That was really neat. But yeah, I remember that scene as a kid. Personally, I think Lost World is probably one of my favorite Jurassic Park movies. That one, besides the first one, but yeah. And there's a Kenner figure. So yeah. Pretty good. It's a pretty decent figure, I must admit. If you don't have this guy in your collection, if you find him for cheap enough, I recommend getting him. Really nice to add in your collection, if you want. Because say, for instance, if you don't want to get the Mattel Parasaur, and you want to get a little more like realistic looking one, at least like the paint, you want one for more realistic paint job just to set on the shelf, I recommend going for this guy. He's pretty big, so you know you can find him for a pretty decent price, especially for a bigger figure. Only thing is, nobody really cared about this guy because, well, it was a herbivore, and you got the T-Rex, you got the Velociraptors, you know. And yeah, you have the human figures, so nobody really cared for this guy. But my bag on him is actually a pretty decent figure. So, do I recommend you getting one? Sure, why not? If you're a fan of the Lost World, unless you hate Lost World, I recommend you still getting it though, because it's dinosaurs, and why the heck not? Add to your collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and just remember, have a wonderful day. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye. How about doing a stupid little review? My chair just now broke. Great.